When it comes to certain things, glass can really get in the way. Take, for instance, typing. Sure, I've gotten better over the years, but I can only type nearly 50 words per minute on these flat software keys, while I can type in double time on one of these. Now, Microsoft has fully embraced the marriage between tablet and keyboard, and the Surface Type Cover is the gold standard of tablet keyboards. But those of us with Android tablets and iPads are still looking for as satisfying an experience. That's why I've been testing over 15 of these different tablet keyboards, measuring everything from lap usability to key spacing to figure out where your fingers will be the happiest. The first option is to get a keyboard that doubles as a cover. Now, many Android tablet makers make their own keyboard covers, but Apple still doesn't. Instead, dozens of companies are trying to make up for that. Seriously, it's getting a little out of hand. Belkin, Logitech, even Zag make at least 3 keyboard covers for the iPad.
Out of all of them, I like the Zag Folio the best. It has decent-sized keys with a blue backlighting for working in the dark. And the Pro version even lets you change the background to one of 14 colors, in case you happen to find yourself working in
the disco.
But I like the Folio better because it has a hinge so you can adjust the iPad angle just like a laptop. The downside? It's chunkier than others, like Logitech's Ultra Thin cover.
But the best way to turn your iPad into a laptop is with a case called the Bridge Air. It's what I imagine Apple's case would look like. But it costs $170, which again is what I expect Apple's would cost.
It has comfortable backlit keys and an aluminum panel that's incredibly sturdy for typing, even when your legs are crossed. But it weighs more than the iPad Air 2 itself. I also tested a much cheaper model, but while the $38 Nutrient case has an awesome hinge, the chunky keyboard felt terrible.
That's why you may just want to get a mobile Bluetooth keyboard that you can toss in a bag instead. And the good news is they work with both the iPad and Android tablets.
Microsoft's $80 Universal Mobile Keyboard props up most tablets nicely, and the panel feels really solid under your fingertips. If you already have a tablet stand, Amazon's $60 Fire keyboard is incredibly thin, and the keys are nice and wide.
The last thing you might want to consider is a slightly less mobile keyboard, which will increase your typing comfort and make you feel like you're working at a desktop.
Instead of Apple's own $69 wireless keyboard, or Belkin's plug-in version that looks and sounds like it's from 1985, I'd go with the $50 Logitech K480 or a cheaper Bluetooth option like this $20 Anker.
There's still no perfect keyboard for the iPad or Android tablets, or at least nothing that compares to the Surface's ease of use and design. But all the keyboards I've shown you today definitely beat tapping away against this. Can someone let me out of here? Anybody?